Hi gang, Mr. Ed here for another episode of Mr. Ed Draws, Makes, or Talks. In this episode, I'll be making a hanging luminary. Now, there's some simple, basic supplies that you need. You can get anywhere. It's fairly easy to assemble, doesn't take too long, and I'm pretty confident anybody can do this from an older child, 9, 10, 11 years old, on up. And I promise the end results are just going to be astonishing. So here's what you need. All of this stuff here are the parts and the tools. You'll need scissors, you'll need some string, you'll need some straws about 6 inches long. These are coffee stirrers that I repurposed. You'll need some tissue paper. You can use crepe paper, streamers, battery operated lights. You can get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or even the dollar store, or you can use plug-in lights. I got those at the dollar store. You'll need a hook to hang your light, some tape, some glue, and a couple hours of time. So where do we start? How does this come together? So the first thing you want to do is grab a couple straws. I have one here. You're going to grab a couple straws and tie them together into like a necklace. Go down one straw, back up, tie them. Pro tip, leave enough string at the end to tie your knots well, and then snip off the excess. So you're going to want 8 of these per leg, and you need 4 legs, so that's 8 times 4. This is the framework that's going to go up the legs and join everything together, and this is 4 single straws joined the same way, tie a knot, cut off the excess. This is what a leg will look like once all the segments are connected. Now this is just 3 segments. Of course you're going to have 8 when you're done, but I wanted to demonstrate how you assemble the frame around the legs. So you basically put the leg through. You're going to start at the very top segment first and then go down because it's easier to get these pieces to go around that way. So imagine this part is hanging, this part is the bottom, and you've run this loop up along the leg. So you're just going to take those bottom segments and flip them around to make a twist. And you'll do that for each one of the frames. This corner would be one leg, this corner would be another leg, this corner would be another leg. All 4 corners are going to get connected to the legs, and it's going to go down. So you'll need 8 of these for each one of the frames going up of the 4 legs. So just to review, you're going to take 2 straws, make a segment. You're going to make 8 segments and string those together into a leg here, and you're going to make 4 legs. Then you need to make 8 frames, and that's 4 single straws tied together. So once you have all those parts made, then you can start assembling them into the framework here. next step is to cut your strips of tissue paper. I got the gift wrap you can get for $1. They're sheets of like this larger one here. Different colors, just cut them into strips, and then you're going to use these strips to kind of wrap the frame in a woven kind of bird nesty kind of way. It's going to be really capricious. Now you can do patterns or a basket weave or get real elaborate, and I've done ones with patterns and it looks pretty cool. So, you know, just whatever suits your fancy. I'm going to go with kind of an organic random me weave pattern, and I'll show you how to do that here in a speed video. But before I do, I wanted to show you how I'm going to fasten these to the framework. You kind of have to anchor them to the frame. So imagine this is one of the segments of the frame. So basically what you do is, however you're going to angle that, or if you want it straight up and down or whatever, just put a tiny little dab of glue on one end and just fold that over, and then that's going to lock that on. When that dries, it's going to be okay, and then you don't have to worry about these slipping off. So alright, well that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll try this project out. It's fun to do, very meditative, that basket weaving kind of flow to it, and the end results are really impressive, and it doesn't cost a lot to do. And just in a couple hours time you can have this for yourself. So if you like this, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, and until next time, take care.